Alright, so this time they start on FD. Last set they started on FOD. Typically these guys kind of just agree on a stage. I usually want to say between FD and FOD. And I, to be completely honest with you, have no idea what motivates that change or who motivates it. But that's typically the thing. In conventional matchup knowledge, I would say most people would agree that Puff wins on this stage. However, something that's really good and important to note about Falco on this stage is the lasers. You can't get away from them as easily as you can if you were on a stage with platforms. So I think Ragnite especially is one of those Falcos that in this matchup really abuses that fact to the best of his ability. He is very much a laserer. He wants to establish control, and lasers are the best way to do that. So it makes sense that he wants to go to that he's like willing to go to this stage. But we're seeing a much more slower start than typically we saw in the previous set. Definitely, this is that like, all right, so how are we going to play this set kind of stock? I think once this stock plays out, we'll see. I think we'll see the tempo pretty much not change too much. Yeah, they very quickly kill each other, and this is where we figure out, do they want to play a slow game, or do they want to play a fast game? And, well, it looks like they might have a little bit of a disagreement. Ooh, good regrab. Alright, goes to the back here, just trying to get him off stage. Still keeping it up. Ooh, good dash attack. Calls out the jump out of shield. Ooh. Cat's doing some really solid punish stuff right now, but doesn't... Oh, gets another hit from the shield DI. And yeah, alright, so now we see pretty much 0 to death. I want to say the only percent that Limecat took was a laser from that last stock, so good stuff for him. But this is where we see... I mean, again, the storyline of last set was that Ragnite was really good at coming back. He was down 3 stocks to 1 multiple times, and he just kind of won. But Cat obviously looking to say, hey, that was a one-time thing. Ooh, really interesting. That was like SDI? I don't know. I know you can't change the hitbox from SDI, but I don't know. Alright. Yeah, alright, so Ragnite gets a quick stock. Doing pretty hard pressure. I actually really like these pressure sequences with the low lasers in between. That doesn't feel easy. I definitely don't do that. And gets an S-Smash mix-up. Not quite going to kill, but obviously going to set up the edge guard situation. And Puff just does Puff things and just slowly drifts back onto the ledge. Alright, yeah, this is that was a little bit of a scrap for center stage. It seemed like Ragnite won, but he went a little too far off center, trying to get a continued punish, but oh, not good. It's okay. He does have a whole set to work with, number 1, and you know, just one SD isn't the end of the world for sure. Alright, so we're gonna see Yoshi's story. Makes sense. I think typically the same game plan is going to be good. I don't think you really, as Falco, I don't think you need to adjust your game plan too much on this stage, but I think you gain the ability to just be stupidly aggressive if you feel like it. And if, you know, sometimes Falco players just want to press buttons. And this is a good stage to press buttons on. Also, I looked away. Oh, that's another rest. Actually, I don't know if the first stock was a rest. Sorry, chat, I looked away. But that F-Smash is going to trade. But still, solid stock advantage for Cat and gets the bonus of invincibility. Oh, gets a good up tilt grab with it and continues to punish. See what he can get. Not too much, decides just to back away. Ragnite chased him for a little bit, but here we are back in sort of the generalized neutral. Alright, baits out an F-Smash, starts a shield pressure sequence, but Cat just drifts away and gets a back air for it. And similar situation with the dash attack this time. But this time, Ragnite comes out on top. Tries to go for the up tilt to catch the drift in. And, yep, that's going to be a good trade. Alright, Cat looking a little bit more dominant this game. Maybe the scrappier pace may actually benefit Cat in this particular situation. Ragnite up tilt 6 times in place, and then gets it gets up tilted, and then that was the game. All right, that was a lot faster. I don't think it's. Oh, we see the fox. All right, we're seeing the fox on Pokemon. I don't know. I don't think I can ever say for certain whether Ragnite actually practices this character specifically for this matchup or anything. I know this is not super uncommon. He's definitely known to do this. But one of the things I want to point out is, if we get the chance to see it, is that Ragnite does not, at least he hasn't in the past, been up throw up airing. So to see how he gets grab follow-up is actually going to be really important to set to determine whether or not he should even bother trying to continue to play Fox. Cat didn't want to go for the stock trade there, but I think he should have. And yeah, as a result, Ragnite's slightly ahead. Alright. A little bit more neutral. Ragnite just wants to run away, and as Fox, he's obviously faster, so he can do that. Just doing the double lasers, building up some percent. Right, so typically at this point you could get a grab and do up throw bear to get into the kill percent that you need. But there we go, just gets a regular bear. And now this is the percent where up smash and up throw up air will kill. I don't think we're going to be seeing him go for the grab mix up very much. So I think shield's going to be pretty beneficial for Cat. And edge guard. Alright. Cat's still slightly behind, but can easily bring this back. Down tilt, not going to combo this percent, but reading a double jump with an up, or reading a drift down with an up air is going to do it. And yeah, the stage is pretty good for Fox. You know, if he wants to, he can decide just to run away and laser. If he wants to be aggressive, he can decide to run in and be aggressive. I think this stage really complements Fox's abilities, especially against Puff. Yeah.
What's up?
Not much. Cat is up 2-0 in the first set.
Okay. I like the Fox switch.
Yeah, I want to say this was mostly motivated by the, like, all right, let's just see how this goes.
Yeah, that's mostly what happens with this Fox.
Yeah. But, so, I mean, it's looking pretty good so far.
Oh, I like the idea. Just, I don't know why you jabbed there. Maybe up smash.
I will definitely tell you that was not a, I want to go for a mix-up. That was a, I can't up throw up air. So I'm going to see what else I can do.
Yeah, he waited for a while, too. He was like, what do I do?
Yeah. That being said, you know, still one stock lead.
Yeah, for sure. Up the rest, evening it up.
All right.
How's he gonna punish this?
Fox can up tilt, or oh, okay, gets the first hit of up air, and calls out some drift down stuff. We're at 30%.
And up the rest again. Set 2.
All right. Fucking fuck.
Fucking fuck. And switching back to Falco.
Something also notable about this is that they're striking, which is really weird. Typically, they either go Fountain or FOD.
Like gentlemen to it?
Yeah.
Ah.
So, but this time they start on Battlefield.
Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah, I definitely think it's good for both of these characters. It's just interesting because typically Limecat like counterpicks this first, so this is his most preferred stage.
Yeah, he mostly likes to start on Battlefield if I ever play him or something. Yeah, up the rest.
Yeah,
at 80?
Yeah, that works until 106.
Up the rest does?
Yeah, or it might even be higher than that. It's ridiculous.
That's crazy. I thought it ended a lot sooner.
No, it's true for like 100, like literally like over 100%.
I don't know. I've seen people spam jump, but I guess you probably knew.
I mean, know more. If you're not like tight with the timing, you can jump out of it typically. But like,
yeah,
it's not like particularly hard.
Yeah. Ooh, that was such a good up air.
That was a giant brained up air.
Yes, it was. Forward throw, I don't know if he could really get anything off of that. Good back air there.
Yeah.
Nice back air.
Nice back air indeed. Alright. Ooh. Yeah. Alright, here's the thing. Here's why you pick Falco. That's the laser control.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of forces him to do a mix-up and then just decides, all right, cool, I'm going to take center now. But
that's what makes this matchup so good for Falco. Is just he just kind of has the control most of the time.
yeah,
Unless Puff can get in, which is not most of the time if you keep your distance with lasers.
yeah, which is interesting because this is such a stark contrast of what we saw from the winner's final set. Because literally, like, Ragnite just bodied him. Like, it was not close. Like, Cat could not get in at all. And then this last set, and it looks like now too, he's like, oh, wait, never mind, I remembered how. So, oh, up there.
Yeah, up the rest.
Oh, don't watch from this, it's behind.
Oh.
But laser. I hate that Falco's full hop goes all the way to Battlefield's top platform. That's so dumb.
That's what we were talking about. It's like he just gets top plat for free.
Yeah, that's typically why Battlefield is like one of Falco's best stages, is because of that.
I mean, can't you full hop up to like any top platform with this full hop? Oh,
I mean, yeah,
that
but
should be the stock.
But the advantage is that other characters can't.
Yeah.
So,
or it's just really, really slow. Like Peach, Puff, like that's all like way too slow.
Yeah,
and
like,
not worth it.
Yeah, Falco really gains advantage from platforms, especially like Battlefield's top platform. But it doesn't really matter if you're getting edge guarded.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's a dare. Not quite gonna. Oh, okay, that just kills.
Last stock.
We're at 0 too.
Yep. Exactly neutral. Well, not anymore.
Oh, all right, good. Gets the DI.
I went for the regrab up the rest, probably.
Yeah, it looks like he missed a dash back, which this is UCF, so that's just a bad at input kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if Shine would have hit there. I think Shine would have killed if it hit, but it's really hard to say. So I actually support the up air decision.
The up air use?
Yeah, he did like Shine up air.
Yeah. Right. And that's the edge guard. I'll be right back.
Alright, so we're headed back to Yoshi's. Don't really want to reiterate what I already said too much. It's just generally good. But immediately gets up to arrested. That's just the execution test.
Is that not the arrest?
Yeah.
I went for the shine again. They can get it though.
Yeah. I mean, luckily, you know, part of the reason you picked this stage is because Puff will die earlier.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that.
Yep.
That's a kill.
Oh, look at this. Look at this platform tech skill.
Alright.
Coming from Ragnite. He's kind of swooping right now.
Yep.
Alright.
Shield pressure. Shy Guy's got in the way.
Yeah. They're more annoying than most people think. At least from my experience.
For Spaceys especially.
Yeah. Unless you get like some crazy SCI off them.
That is true. Alright.
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
this is looking like...
That should be a...
Ooh, okay, it doesn't even matter. It's worth it. It's so...
Yeah, worth it. Let's go.
Look, you got the gloom shot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right, in the clout game, Ragnite just won.
Yeah. He's won the entire set right there. Good pound. Should be up throw follow-up. Oh, he's trying for the roll.
And,
or the roll in.
Yeah. Alright.
Good back air, punishing his really bad forward air on shield. And probably, yeah.
There we go.
That's it.
Alright, yeah, this is looking a lot better. It looks like...
Yeah, I think Ragnite just started just to get momentum right here. He's just kind of all over him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Good forward air. I actually like that forward air right there. Just...
It's the PP.
Get some percent. Yeah, the PP.
Yeah, I mean, you can DI out the first hit, and then it's just a regular move. But
I mean, it's still something, though.
Yeah,
either that or Nair.
Yeah, people aren't always ready for it, so
yeah, good
I think
that
it's
should be
really good. One more, S-Smash, yeah.
And 1-1 right now, set 2. These guys are, they're always so close.
Yeah. I don't know what the lifetime record is, but I imagine it's super even though they...
Probably like 50 to 50.
Yeah. So... Alright. In contrast to what we just saw, this is going to be a lot slower. And if anything, that's the primary reason why Cat picks it. Usually you'll see him go Battlefield over Dreamland in a counterpick situation, just because it's not... He thinks Dreamland is like too slow, you know? But I think he kind of understands that, like, especially after that game, you just kind of want to, you know, take a deep breath, try and figure out what he's actually doing more than just letting him press buttons on you.
Yeah, I think Yoshi's, it's just, like, harder to move around because he's just kind of, like, moving all over the place. But, like, with this, it's more of just, like, too much room, and you can just kind of, like, use that to your advantage.
Yeah. So I think this is definitely going to be a very momentum-based stage as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So whoever gets this first stock, I think, is going to be decently important, especially because there hasn't been anything super cheesy, like an up the rest or some kind of, like, you know,
Like
laser
shine,
S-Smash
shine.
mix-up.
Yeah.
So, all right,
That was good,
almost
though.
lived, but got the not quite enough DI. And dash attack gets him off stage, and that's going to be a kill.
That's it, yeah.
Yep.
I feel like also Ragnite likes to use a lot more lasers on the bigger stages, just to, like, you know, counter that and just keep his control.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
He probably understands that, like, since he's played him so much, he probably understands that he wants to go to Dreamland, just like, you know, get some more room, stuff like that. So
Yeah, and in general, the way that Falco wins neutral is by establishing like zones of control.
yeah,
You can choose, like, especially if Puff's on a side platform, you can pretty much, like, consistently laser under it and say, hey, you have to stay there. So
Exactly.
I think, like, as opposed to maybe some other Falcos who are more just like, all right, I just want to press buttons on you and kill you, I think Dreamland's actually pretty good for Ragnite just because of the way that he plays the neutral.
Yeah, I think it's also just, like, conditioning your opponent to just make a bad decision, like you were saying with, like, the lasers on their platform, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's what
All right.
Falco does best.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just going for something here.
Oh, okay, you could arrest it after that.
Yeah, I was
there.
gonna say that could have been a rest.
That's okay. He still got the combat percent.
I don't like these
Nothing,
forward airs
though.
on shield though. I feel like they're just not getting, like, nothing's happening.
Who's Cats or
Sorry?
was it Cats or Ragnite's
Yeah,
spares?
Cat's forward airs on, like, Ragnite shield when he's in the air. I don't know.
I mean, ideally you'd want to mix in Tomahawk Grab at some point, but
Yeah, I think it's just he's getting very predictable. Like, every time he shields, it's just always forward air or grab. But, like,
yeah, I mean, it's just kind of hard. I don't think Puff Fat has very many good, like, shield mix-ups.
Yeah.
Especially against a character like Falco who can act so quickly out of shields, and, like, especially
yeah, like Falco has, like, shine, back air. He has, like, grab.
right. And Ragnite certainly has the tech skill to be able to do all of that consistently.
Oh, yeah, for
so it's
sure.
not as much of an execution test to do something unsafe. It's kind of like,
Ragnite's very solid.
yeah. All right, Cat goes low. It's Puff,
Oh,
so he's back, but gets
comes
CC
back.
down smashed, and again it's Puff, so he's gonna drift back.
Oh,
Rest out of
that's
shield. Yeah,
I like it.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a very, very obvious F smash.
Yeah, it was.
I saw that coming from a mile away. All right, and we're going to Fountain. Typically not really a Falco counter pick on pretty much any matchup, but given the pace of this match and the fact that he was really benefiting on Yoshi's from the more constricted space, I think this is an excellent choice.
Yeah.
Sure, the platforms can mess up the laser heights, but if you're not wanting to laser that much anyways and just press buttons, it doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
And Falco and Fox definitely get a very unique advantage of if they are ready for the weird platform heights, they can press a lot more buttons, and it can get very frustrating.
Yeah, I think the platforms are on, like, a certain pattern, right? Like the side
No,
platform.
they're completely random.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, that was a really good rest.
All right. Ooh, good slide up DI from Cap there. All right, only gets pretty much the one dare punish. Punish the cat pounds. Good shield pressure sequence. I don't think he can follow up on that. Yeah. Ooh, slightly misfaces the auto cancel bear and gets grabbed for it. Ooh, that was really close.
Side beyond ledge coverage, but he just went right over.
Yeah, that was actually, I really thought he was going to get that hedgehog there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That was a really good recovery from Ragnite. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll see how quickly. I think something that's going to be really important is how Ragnite takes this stock and how quickly he does it.
Yeah.
The more percent that builds, it gets rough, especially when you're off stage.
The fucking fuck.
Yeah. That's also one of the strong disadvantages of Falco is that, you know, you can't really get back from that.
Yeah, it's 2-1 right now, right?
Yeah, it's 2-1 cap, correct, in the second set.
So 1 stock away from taking the tournament.
Yeah.
From losers.
From losers, yeah. He also, like, very specifically got pretty hard 3-0'd by Ragnite as well. So this is going to be a pretty good, like, sign of adaptation from Cat.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he just kind of figured him out. Figured out, like, what he did wrong in winners finals, and he just kind of brought it back.
Yeah, but Ragnite definitely doesn't want us to say that. So
yeah, for sure.
He's trying to prove it.
This is doable.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just got a space right, can't get grabbed.
Yeah, and I think he's doing what he needs to. He's forcing aggressive mix-ups, but simultaneously doing it in such a way that he keeps center stage control.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Congratulations, Limecat.